Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Ormark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And we're on week 6 of our 12 weeks of handmade Christmas ideas. And this week is all about gift card and money holders. Really good at this time of year when you're thinking of giving either a gift of money or an actual gift card for a store or something. And these are quick and simple, easy things to do and don't take up too many supplies. So we need a piece of cardstock which is 10.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and this is going to be a square one. So we are going to score it at 3.5 inches. We are going to score it at 7 inches. So 3.5 inches and 7 inches. And that's all the scoring that we need to do on this, and it will give us a little square gift card or money wallet. And I'll show you the money, particularly for the UK. I'm not as certain on the international money, but I think it'll probably fit. Okay, so we have it coming across like that. Now we are going to take our scoreboard, and on this side, so it folds in like that, so when you open it up on this side, we are going to just put the score lined part up on one side and the little point down on the other side in on your scoreboard. If you're uncomfortable with doing that, you can just take a rule and a blade and do it that way. I'm reasonably comfortable with my scoreboard, so I'm going to take that out, and we then have, put that from there, we then have a little piece that's going to go across like that, and that's going to have our gift card or our money or whatever inside. Okay, so down to decorating it. Because it's a 3.5 inch square, it's really easy. I have taken, if we look at a piece of 6 by 6 cardstock, so let's do it this way because I've matted it. Okay, so if we take a piece of 6 by 6 and we cut it in half and in half again, you get 4 pieces which are 3 by 3. So that's going to work perfectly. We then need, because this is 3.5 inches, we need a little mat which is going to be 3.25 inches square. So I've just used red, which matches the paper, and then that's going to go in like that. Okay, so we can start doing some of these. We need to take, I can do the front one. The piece inside, I will show you how we're going to do that one. So this, we're just going to literally just glue this on here. And this gives us a 1/4 inch border. I wanted a little bit more of the red to show. If you don't want the 1/4 inch, you can do it 1/8 inch. It's entirely up to you. Just take your measurement of your 3.5 and mark that in. But this is really good because, as you can see, it's a square, so it's easy to work out. And I do want to have this all the way through because I want to have that pattern coming in all the way through. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. You know, you can just use one piece, but I think it makes it just look a little bit nicer. And this allows us to then put the message on the back. So that's going to go in there like that. Okay, so this one we need to take one of these pieces that we've done, which we would put like this, and again we're going to take our trimmer. Again, if you're uncomfortable with that, you can do it with a ruler and scissors, a ruler and a blade, entirely up to you. So I need to make sure that am I doing it the right way on here? It's going to come on that way, isn't it? So I need to have it that way. So just make sure that you're cutting it from corner to corner the way you want. Hopefully I've done it this way. It doesn't really matter too much with this because I can turn it over. So that's going to go there. And this one, I need to make sure that this is going to go the same, so I can get that in on the corner. So I'm literally just going corner to corner, and it means that then I can put this in on here. I've also got an extra spare piece here of a triangle, so I can use that on another card, or I could make two if I wanted to. You can get two out of one piece of cardstock. So let's just glue this bit in on here. Make sure I go right up to my corners. You don't want those bits lifting apart. But it's a very easy way of just popping this in like that. Whoops. And then that can go in on here. Again, make sure that I've got it up to the edges. And we'll pop this one in like that. So we've got that on there. And then the last one is going to go inside. And then when I've done that, I can then look at gluing it down. So, come on, a little bit of glue. So let's put this one in on here. If you've got directional paper, obviously put it directionally. But because it's square, if you find that you have got it the wrong way, this doesn't really matter because it's the same sort of style, you can turn it round. So it's quite nice and foolproof. Because it's square, you really can't go wrong with however you want to put your pattern or anything like that in. And I'm actually just going to chain it round just a little bit. So I've got that in there. Okay, so then this piece is going to just come across like that. And then we just need to seal it along here. So just along that edge, we just need to run a little bit of wet glue. Make sure it's right up to the edge, and then we can just put that across there and just glue that down. Now, it'll take a second or two, but that's fine. So while that's sticking, all I'm going to do is to put something on the front, and I've chosen one of the really sweet little Scotty dogs. For the Scotty dog punch. Now, I thought I would show you how to do this. It's a very simple, easy way. I've had a lot of people turn around and say, oh, why don't you put a little coat on the Scotty dog? And I was like, yeah, that sounds a good idea. So I've gone with the putting a coat on the Scotty dog. I'm just taking the I've just put it up a little bit, and that's just going to go in on the center like that. There we go. So to make that little Scotty dog, all you need to do is to have a little bit of, you need two things. So you need the Scotty dog punch, and you need a 1-inch circle punch. So the first thing we do is we punch out the little Scotty dog. Like that. And then with the 1-inch circle punch, you take a little bit of cardstock, whatever you want, and you take this down about 2/3 of the way. You can see about there, 2/3 of the way, maybe just a little bit more, it doesn't really matter, and then just cut that out. Now by doing that, you can then put it in on here. So you need to do it so that it's, because it's you've got a flat piece at the top and his body is slightly curved, you need to put it in so that it comes just outside on there. So you can see me just moving it across so it comes like that. Okay, and then you can see on here you've got that tiny little piece left. So if you then take your paper snips, you can just curve it round so it then fits perfectly, and then you've got your little coat. Then all you need to do is to punch out the little bow in the same colour, add a little rhinestone or any form of little twinkly just for an eye, and you've got yourself a little Scotty dog with a coat. You can do whatever colours you want, you know, you can pattern it, but it then gives you a really nice little piece on the front. Open it up and that's where you've got for your gift card. Now I said I would show you that it goes, so this is a gift card that you can put in here. So you can put your gift card in and it closes up quite nicely. You could also put in, which is what I thought I would show you, you can put some money in. So I've got two different sort of sizes of notes. That's a £10 note, UK. So you can put, you know, your hasn't glued down yet. When it's glued, you can put your money, as you can see, quite easily just in there and close it up. So if you're somebody, and that's a £20, which is just a little bit bigger in size wise, so you can put, you know, a couple of those in there. So again, if you're somebody who likes to give money rather than gift cards, particularly to maybe grandchildren and things like that, it's a great idea for that as well. Really nice and simple. Pop it into a little envelope or make a little envelope for it, or just put it inside with other things like that. I don't do a belly band for this one because I think it stands up enough, because you've got this which is quite hard. So hope you enjoyed it. As always, please stay safe and well, please be kind, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye.